What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Seattle Kraken's franchise mode. In case you guys missed out, we did wind up winning the Stanley Cup this past season, and now we're defending champions. And with that comes a lot of challenges. We could be the next dynasty, or we could be a one and done. Thankfully, in this past playoff series, we didn't have to go up against the Edmonton Oilers, who did beat us out all 3 years of our playoff contentions. Obviously, since we've started, the Florida Panthers have won, Pittsburgh Penguins, Edmonton Oilers, and now us. The President Trophy winner went to the Buffalo Sabres. Clarence S. Campbell went to us. Tampa Bay won the Prince of Wales. Jack Eichel took home a lot of hardware, all right? Art Ross went to Jack Eichel, Hart Memorial Jack Eichel, James Norris, Erik Karlsson, Johnny Gaudreau gets the Lady Byng, Coe gets the Calder, Jake DeBrusk gets the Conn Smythe, Vezina went to John Gibson, William M. Jennings, John Gibson, Bill Masterton, Oliver Ekman Larson, Jack Adams, Chenard, again, that's 2 times in 4 years, Chenard, this guy could be one of the greatest coaches in NHL history. Who really knows? We're living in it. We're living in it. I was going to get rid of him a while back. If you guys remember, I was really close to firing his dumb ass. But he's won 2 Jack Adams and has won a Stanley Cup, so I guess he can kind of do whatever the fuck he wants. Frank J. Selke goes to Ryan O'Reilly. Jack Eichel went to Ted Lindsay, as well as the Maurice Richard. AHL Awards just looks like this. I'm sorry that I stopped right here. It's just a very familiar name, I thought. Anyways, it wasn't. And then the team awards, perfect. So that is how the awards were handed out this year. And in between episodes, I was debating what I wanted to do. Because I was like, I have this first round draft pick, but it's 32, so it's basically a second rounder. What do I want to do with it? Do I want to draft someone, or do I want to just trade it away? And originally my idea was to just trade it away, and I started thinking, all right, well, what teams could I trade it away for? And nothing really came up that was too positive. Our scouts are telling us to try to go after, to move up and try to get one of these guys. Alexander Medvedov, he's 2 years, 3 years, and then this guy's not even really fully scouted yet. Kenneth Anthony, I think these guys are going to be great players. However, I found a player kind of closer to our pick. Look, so this is projected to be pick number 32, which would be our pick, and he's just slightly under. Nikolai Novelestev. He's a playmaking left winger, all right? So he's going to pretty much be growing up to replace Alex Galchenyuk, even though we do have Tim Stützle already growing into that role. But he's only got that top 6. He's a medium top 6 potential. So maybe he's going to be our second line guy to replace Kerfoot. Could happen. He's playing in an A-plus league and in 50 games as a 17-year-old. He has 8 goals, 9 assists. He was a -3. Really good strengths. He's got A minus, B, and his ETA is 1 year. 1 year away from playing in the NHL, and he's only a 17-year-old. He would be the youngest Seattle Kraken player in franchise history if he was to make the team this year. And I love this guy to death. We are going to be drafting this guy. If it gets closer to that pick and I start seeing teams starting to reach, I will trade up to make sure that I get him. Along with that pick, we're also got 2 more. With our second round pick, I was planning on taking Pat Hayward. He was a left defenseman. He's in a B- league, no points. He's a +2, which is really what I focus on. Defensive defenseman, so he still fits our scheme. He is 19 years old. I'm not too worried about that. B minus, C, B, C, kind of decent stats. Not a lot of weaknesses, though. Again, just 1 weakness and 2 years NHL ETA. Now, you guys are probably saying, why would you waste a second-round draft pick on this guy? He has top 6 potential. It's because I think we can grow that potential higher. I think we could develop him to be better than a actual top 6 defenseman. And if we can't, what's wrong with having a nice, solid top 6 defensive defenseman to just develop anyways? And then we're just going to go for, if he falls, I might have to move up our 4th round pick to the 3rd round to get this guy. Keith McMillan, a medium goaltender, ETA 4. He's kind of like the guy that we drafted last year. The only reason I would be going after Keith McMillan is to, again, just bolster that prospect pool for goaltending just in case he doesn't work out. We have more options. There was this gem, Kelvin Woodworth. I just didn't like him all that much. I know we could get him, and I guess I'll keep him pinned just in case. But I am not a big fan of him whatsoever. We're going to go into contract negotiations as well before we get on into the NHL Draft because I want to make sure I got some of these players signed just to make sure that they don't walk off into free agency. So let's go by contract extensions wanted. Everyone wants to re-sign with us. All right, everyone would like to re-sign. Jake Bean, he originally wanted like $10 million a year. He's up to an 87 overall. He's 26, all right? But his motherfucker is putting up points, all right? So an $8 million contract for him for 5 years, I would be more than happy to pay that off. But I'm going to try to get a little bit less. I'm just going to try to offer him $8 million over 5 years straight up for Jake Bean. Kublik, we're going to let walk. Same with Chris Tanev. Both of these guys, hell of careers with Seattle Krakens. Kublik, unfortunately, you are going to lose your job just because of injury. You got hurt at the wrong time. You were a good point getter for us. You were good plus minus, and you produced in the playoffs. It's just you got hurt and you got replaced by Raphael Devoy, so we're going to let him walk. And Chris Tanev's just getting older, and we have defensive partners coming up. How much money does he even want? Yeah, it's $4.7 million for 2 years. This guy's going to digress. I think we can just go into free agency and try to find someone. Tom Wilson, great player for that grind line. He's 83. Even if he digresses, we can eventually probably put him on that 4th line, and he will wind up working. He's making $5.17 million, and he actually wants to take a pay cut to come here. I would sign him until he's 33 years of age. He would be 3.2. We're just going to offer him $3 million over 3 years for Tom Wilson. And then the young gun, Jet Wu, our future top defensive pairing alongside Jake Bean probably. This guy, nice good bridge contract for him. What do we want? For 8-year contract? No, let's bring him up until, 2 years. It would end in his restricted free agency period, and we'll offer him 2.5. We'll offer him 2.5. In the system now, this is where everything's going to get a little bit interesting. 62. Nesterov, 72. We'll give him a 2-year minor league contract for $7.775. O'Connor we'll wait on. Otekiak, again, 2 years, $7.75. Ryan Mantha we're going to let walk. Luff we're going to let walk. Kurashev, going to view 3 years. Yeah, how do you actually fit on this squad? You're decent. Playmaking center. Just give him a 1-year contract. Get him to that end of the restricted free agency again. You guys are fine. Alexander Steen, not retired yet. We haven't gotten to the retirees, but this man has won a Stanley Cup ring again and got another Stanley Cup ring. And not only that, he actually did come in and play during it. So he did contribute. Hopefully he retires pretty happy, though. I'm hoping that he does retire after this year because that's kind of who we were playing for was him. Get him one more Stanley Cup ball, 2 more years, and then Vanderless. We'll give you a defensive defenseman. You're 22. We're going to let you walk. And then goaltenders seem fine. Yeah, there's Vevalainen. He does want an extension. The only issue I have with that is whether or not Mickelson is going to be ready for the NHL. And even then, if he's not an 80 overall, do we allow him to take that backup role from him? Or do we just have one of them play that minor league starter who can also come up as the NHL backup if injuries do arise? Tom Wilson decides to renew. Khrushchev renews. Ball renews. Okay. Just a bunch of renewal. Jake Bean signs. I was a big guy, and this is the draft lottery. So St. Louis jumps from 4 to 1. The Calgary Flames jump from pick 15 all the way up to pick number 2. The Vancouver Canucks jump from 12 to 3. So, wow. Big jumps this year in the lottery draft. And, of course, they're all Western Conference teams. So we're just bolstering our division, making it harder for us to make the playoffs. The Detroit Red Wings fell from number 1 to 4. The Pittsburgh Penguins fell from 2 to 5. Boston Bruins went from 3 to 6. Los Angeles Kings went from 5 to 7. Florida Panthers 6 to 8. Chicago 7 to 9. Washington 8 to 10. Edmonton 9 to 11. And then Pittsburgh again via the New York Islanders 10 to 12. Montreal went from 11 to 13, Dallas 13-14, and Minnesota 14-15. So it appears that the Pittsburgh Penguins are going through a little bit of a retool, if not a rebuild right now. Again, we already know the guys that we're going to be going after. Retirees. Did Alexander Steen retire? Let's find out. Joe Thornton, Patrice Bergeron retires. Jason Spezza, Zach Parise, Brad Marchand, Ilya Kovalchuk, Justin Williams, Brett Burns, Jeff Carter, Shea Weber, Chris Letang, Duncan Keith, Keith Yandel, Jordan Stahl, Patrick Hornquist, Bobby Ryan, Kyle Turris, Andrew Cogliano, Artemi Anisimov, Jack Johnson, Anton Strawman, Michael Grabner, Alex Martin, Brian Boyle, Cal Clutterbuck, Derek Ryan, Leo Komarov, Travis Lewis, Trevor Lewis, Jay Beagle, Michael Stone. Damn, a lot of actually solid NHL players retiring. What one hell of a retiring draft class, if I had to say so myself. And no Alexander Steen. No Alexander Steen. That's nuts. So he is still trying to chase that Stanley Cup. Really, what a hell of a retiring class. Ryan Miller, Corey Crawford, Craig Anderson, Jimmy Howard, James Reimer, Cam Talbot, Anton Khudobin, Carden Hutton, Alex Stalock, Chad Johnson, Kari Ramo, Dustin Tokarski. Damn. All right, so this was one of the best retiring classes I have ever seen. Who's gonna? Are they gonna? Oh, they don't announce Hall of Fame picks, do they? No. Keith Yandel is now a coach with the Minnesota Wild. Coaching retirements look like this. Just make sure. Okay, we don't got any retirements. That's good. Skip the draft interviews. I don't care. It's fine. I already know who I'm drafting. Jump on into this draft. All right. So with the first overall pick, the St. Louis Blues are going to take medium franchise potential right-wing sniper Vigilante. The Calgary Flames, 84 overall, 81 overall, medium elite left winger Shattenkirk to the Calgary Flames. The Vancouver Canucks are going to take 77 overall Parrish, defenseman. The Detroit Red Wings with number 4 are going to take 80 overall, medium elite left winger Hoffman. So thank God. And it looks like they missed, but I mean, they are going to bolster that defense. Still a very solid pick. But they did miss out. Defensive defenseman to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Nicholshin, 80 overall, medium elite. Boston Bruins going to get a 65 overall. So big drop off from the top 5 there. 65 overall, medium top 6. Gordon. The Kings are going to take Hurd, 75 overall, medium top 6. So yeah, Boston really missed out. Reed, two-way defenseman, high top 6 potential, go to Florida. So there's the first, I think, bust, I guess you could call it, bust pick in that draft. I guess you could say Boston's pick, but it's still, it's still going to turn into a pretty good pick. Reed, though, compared to who's going around him, is a complete bust. The Chicago Blackhawks are going to take Chung, right-wing sniper, 76 overall. The Capitals are going to take Hall, defensive defenseman, 72 overall, medium top 4. A nice pick. Nugent Hopkins. All right, so they got 2 Nugent Hopkins, the center and now the defenseman, two-way defenseman, 70 overall, medium top 4. They might have to get rid of the other Nugent Hopkins before he actually comes up, though. Monty, medium top 6, grinder. Wow, getting that grinding line. So Pittsburgh really had a good, nice retool. So with their first pick, they took a medium elite, 80 overall defensive defenseman who's going to pay dividends right away. And then they pick a 77 overall grinder who still could technically play in the NHL right now. Not bad, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh drafting really well. Dallas Stars draft Medvedev, 69 overall sniper, medium top 6. Anthony, a defensive defenseman, 66 overall, medium top 6, goes to Minnesota. The New York Rangers take Daikus, 68 overall, medium top 6. Hayward, medium top 6 to Arizona. San Jose takes Kluik, medium top 6 again. Philadelphia. All right, so now we're starting to get into just flat out top 6s that need a lot of development. Yeah, just flat out 65 overalls. 65, yep. Keep on going, please. Just don't take our left winger. All right, where is he? Okay, so he's actually fell. Okay, so his ranking fell. So he actually fell in the draft, which makes me feel a lot safer with when making this pick. So let's keep on trucking along. When is my second round pick? I think it's a later still, like mid, because we got that New York Rangers pick. So it's pick number 16. Yeah, he wouldn't fall to 16. Yeah, he for sure wouldn't fall to 16. So we're not going to be able to pick someone else with this first round pick. Yeah, pick number 32. Yeah, Stu. Yeah, this guy's not even supposed to be going to the NHL. 3 years. Yeah, but under 3 years. Let's go with him. Nikolai Novoseltsev. Oh, I'm sorry for the pronunciation. We're going to be taking you in the first round. And what was he? What would he turn into? What did he turn into? 75 overall left wing playmaker. This guy is going to be signed immediately. He's going to play right in our AHL squad. And then possibly, he could get a jump before we reach the regular season and become an NHL fourth liner for us, too. And if we do that, then I could trade away Coleman. Where is Coleman? Is Coleman a center? Yeah, he is. But we play him at left wing. Blake Coleman, unless we want Coleman to be that depth for us, which he could technically play. He is starting to get up there in age. His overall dropped. He's still a medium top 6, though, but we were playing him at as a fourth liner, so not surprised his overall drop. Potential's still there. Second round, any surprises? 75 overall, Lutzer, two-way defenseman. Alright. Hopefully that wasn't our pick. I think it might have been, though. No, it was not. Thank God. Alright. Pat Hayward. Alright. Medium top 6. 68 overall, medium top 6. I'm fine with that. Send on up to our next pick. Pick number 4. I think I missed out on that goaltender. Yeah, went too far, missed out on the goaltender. We'll take a big reach on this Kevin dude then. Yeah, low playmaking left winger, 59 overall, probably not going to turn into anything at all. All right, so let's just simulate the remainder of this draft. All right, so we got some good picks. I got the guys that I wanted. We got a really nice prospect we're going to immediately sign. Coaches with expiring contracts. All right, so let's see. Yeah, we'll re-sign you. 3-year contract, sure. AHL head coach. McCabe, and then associates coach. Offer you a contract as well. So we'll just offer them all. Scouts. Okay. Salary. It's 3. There. Yep. So offer all of you guys a contract again. And there we go. Perfect. Go to contracts. So what do we got to work with? I think we already dealt with everyone. I think we already signed everyone, yeah. We do want to sign this guy, the 17-year-old. He's going to be an absolute stud steal for us. Yeah, we're going to let a lot of guys walk this year. Petrovicki, yeah, he can walk. Kublik can walk. Those guys can walk. You can walk as well. Goaltending, Vivalainen. 1 overall better than Mcmillan. Mcmillan is listed as a backup, but he's not really the best overall, so we're going to sign you back. Yeah. 2 years, 2-way contract. I'll give you a little bit more money. How about that? Will that make it a fair deal for you, at least? I think that's a little bit better. Okay. So we're going to let a lot of guys walk this year, which is going to cause a lot of change. But I want my team to get a little bit younger. We got a lot of prospects coming up, and a lot of our prospects that we drafted are starting to get up there in overall as well. So we need to find somewhere for them to play, and I don't want them to just sit back. I don't want them to sit on our bench and I'm going to reject. Okay, he doesn't want a 2-way deal. Okay, that's fine. They get younger, and I don't want them to sit on the bench and like stunt their growth. I want them to play. So we're going to be getting rid of a lot of our veteran players, especially in the AHL. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of our veteran players to help solidify that. Alexander Steen, I'm sorry, buddy. It's been a nice run, but you're a minor league player now. You should have retired with us. You got that last ring, bud. You should have retired. You should have retired. Let's see. Let's keep on advancing. Sim on up to free agency period. Vivalainen re-signs. Great. We got our backup. Thompson renews. Great. People are really happy that Vivalainen re-signed. All right. Coach is not renewed. Our AHL who coach, yeah, Gordy McCabe, yeah, he probably deserves to be in the NHL. So we'll find a new AHL head coach. We need someone who's going to match. We need someone who's going to match our head coach, though. So AHL head coach would be a forward. But we got a special. I don't think that's it. It's not overload, right? I think it's trap. I think we run a trap. It's something weird. What is it? What is our head coach? What does our head coach run again?
It's something different that not a lot of forward head coaches run. Which kind of makes them unique. Which kind of umbrella trap, high pressure, aggressive. Okay, umbrella trap. So that's really what we gotta kind of look for. All right, so hire staff. Go to HL coach. All right, sort by teaching specialty. Let's see what we can get here. Nope. High pressure, overload, no. And that's it. Damn it. All right, so we got to find someone then that's going to match at least. Have the best chemistry. 53, 60. So that was a 60, another 60. Okay. I think the 60 is what we're going to have to go with. I think it was a defenseman too. It was. Don't really want to do that. All right, we'll just go with a 1-year deal, and we'll offer Comiskey a lot of money. Just give him a 1-year deal, kind of develop him, I guess. Our AHL team can be like a rotating door for NHL head coaches. But now that we're in free agency, who's available? All right. Austin Matthews, Torrey Krug, Tarasenko, Hanifin, Marchessault, Larkin, Teravine, and Stamkos, Fisher, Ovechkin, Giroux, Malkin. Holy. This year's draft class is star-studded. This is a star-studded draft class. Austin Matthews, an unrestricted free agent. He is an unrestricted free agent. He's 26, high elite. Oh my God. How about goaltenders? Halbuck, Holtby, Anderson. All right. But what do we need? I know we need a defenseman, and maybe we should get another two-way defenseman to go along with Sergachev. Let's see here. Defenseman. We got Jake Bean. Jake Bean's going to be with Jet Wu. On that third pairing, we could go with Brodin. He does fit on that top 6 perfectly. We could go Brodin with Hulsen. And then sign a top two-way defenseman that fits on our top defensive pairing to play alongside Sergachev. So that way Sergachev has another like superstar defenseman to work with. I think that would be pretty fine. Right wingers. Wilson's going to be on the third line. Vertan's first. Second line, third line. I gotta figure out. And a lot of centers. Yep. So first, second. Depth. Okay. Lavoie's going to come up this season as well. Yeah, Raphael Lavoie is going to come up this season. He's going to get a shot in the NHL just like Vivalainen did. God damn. Okay. I don't think we need to sign any superstar forwards. It's really just defensemen. Like a superstar defenseman would be nice to go to complement Sergachev at least. So let's try to go out, get a top two-way defenseman maybe. Torrey Krug could do. He's 33. That would be a top 2 pairing. Have to pay him a lot of money for 4 years. We do got the salary cap. Noah Hanifin, two-way defenseman. Yeah, two-way with two-way. That's what we wanna. That's what we wanna do. Cider, restricted free agent. What would I have to give up for you? I don't have it. Okay, I don't have what I would have to give up. It's fine. So Noah Hannafin doesn't fit any of our schemes. Lucas Johnson apparently fits all of our schemes. All of our forward lines. Two-way defenseman Johnson. He's 26. Unrestricted free agents. Medium top 6 defenseman. Or do I go all out and pick up Torrey Krug, offense defenseman? Torrey Krug, I think, would be a nice pickup. He's 89 at 33 years of age. A 4-year contract is a little steep for me. Not something I would want to do. That's the cheapest we're going to get. I would want to go Torrey Krug, 2 years at like 9.5. 2 years at 9.5 million for Torrey Krug. If he doesn't sign, we'll go after Johnson. Let's see if there's any good prospects available. Let's see here. A lot of top 6. All right. Erickson. Let's go by age. Patrick, 2-way to forward. No, thank you. Low top 6. No thanks. Too low of an overall. Defenseman. No, we do need some defensive prospects, but these guys aren't going to turn into really anything. Okay. So prospect-wise, we're not really getting anything. Maxime Comtois, power forward, doesn't fit any of our lines. Goaltending, any like Whitney, Landon Whitney. High starter, 53 overall, but he's 20 years of age. Not going to go after him. So I guess filling out my roster will have to come later. We just got to figure out that defenseman. Once we figure out that defenseman, we should be set. Terry, he's going to reject. He didn't offer me the years I was looking for. Well, fuck you. All right. I want a head coach that matches my NHL head coach, and if you're not happy with that, then get the fuck out. All right, I want a coach who wants a 1-year contract, or he does got a record. Let's go after Hutchinson. We'll go after Hutchinson. 3 years, NHL head coach. I'll offer exactly what she wants. All right, I'll offer exactly what she wants to be my AHL head coach. She'll fit 65% of the scheme. Perfectly fine with me. Jonas Brodin and Graves for a second, third, and Anthony Duclair. No thanks. I'm all set. But actually, let's actually view the trading block. Browse trading block. What are teams trying to get rid of, or who are teams trying to get rid of? Anaheim, no one. Draft picks. Calvin DeHaan. Nice. Jeff Skinner. He would work. Penalty kills and penalty. Ooh, it's just that 9 mil. Not going to pay 9 million for Jeff Skinner. No there. Some Kadri. That would be nice, but no. Kyle Palmieri, no. Jimmy Vesey. 84, too high of a trade value. Plus it was with Edmonton. Edmondson, no, actually. Joel Edmondson, defenseman. Potential of the top 6. How does he play? He plays decently. At least he simulated the last season decently. Still trying to tank or get rid of everyone they possibly can. The New York Islanders just completely tearing apart their team. Kublik signed with the Rangers, and they're immediately trying to trade him away. Ryan Hartman. Wow. Okay. Sammy Vatanen, no. Rackle, no. Ryan Johansson. Johnson. No, it's Johansson. For all forward lines. Playmaker. Got some value behind him, though. $8 million for one more season, too. New Jersey Devils, no. Philip Forsberg from with the Ottawa Senators. He's not an elite. He's not an elite. Can't do it. Not going to do it because he's not an elite anymore. Alright. Not elite. Get the fuck out. Nolan Patrick could be a great pickup. 1 year on his contract at 1.890. He is an 85 overall, and it's not like crazy trade value. It's just I don't know if he's going to work out. And who would I give up? I mean, we might as well try to get someone like this, since he's cheap. Like, who would I give up? Like, to get someone like this, I could go into free agency for. He didn't sign with us? That's kind of gay. We gotta offer him another contract then. Maybe Sergey Mirinov, 72 overall playmaker. 72 overall playmaking left wing. Yeah, Mirinov for Nolan Patrick, and then we would have to get a draft pick coming back. Let's try to get like a third rounder from Philly. So a third and Nolan Patrick for Mirinov. Too far off the table. That's okay. How about a fourth and a fifth then? Fourth and a fifth. Too far off. All right, just a fifth. There we go. So Nolan Patrick and a fifth for Mirinov. Good pickup for us, I think. I think Nolan Patrick will pay. I think Nolan Patrick will do really good for our team. Yeah. Okay. So first things first. Unsigned. Where is he? Get this guy signed. All right. Get him signed and on our roster. Novoselsov. Perfect. Right. We're still waiting on Torrey Krug. Hutchinson rejects. I don't feel the quality of the roster matches what I'm willing to take on. Okay. I decided to reject your offer. I was quite clear in what I was looking for regarding my contract duration. You have chosen to make some changes there. So Torrey Krug rejects me because I told him no to the length of that contract. You're 33. You're 89. You're going to be digressing. You do have that exact elite still. You are a very good offensive defenseman. 11.2 mil is not worth it to me. Over 4 years, especially, I don't want to get locked into a really shitty deal. Torrey Krug, 3 years for Torrey Krug instead of 4. So I go down 1 year instead of 2 for you. He would still be in the NHL, or he would retire. And then we'll just bump it down to we'll offer him 10 years. 10 mil over 3 years. 10 mil over 3 years. How's that sound? Alright. Then we got to go back and we got to find another AHL head coach. We'll offer a different coach. Exactly what they want. Okay, we'll just go with Ulrich. Go with Ulrich then. Brodin in a third for a second and third. No thank you, Florida. Ulrich decides to sign with us, so welcome back, Ulrich. We're going to be taking the mantle of the Florida Rattlesnakes again. Brodin and Graves for Evander Kane. No, I'm still waiting just for Torrey Krug. I'm going to reject. As much as I would love to sign with the team, the chemistry in the locker room is a huge deterrent. More money may help change my mind. What do you mean? Our locker room chemistry is 76. We have great locker room chemistry. The fuck are you going on about, man? Jesus. He just wants more money. He's a money whore. He just wants money. And unfortunately, we gotta give it to him. He's the last. That's all he's got left. He's the only like big name defenseman left that I can put alongside him. So, if I'm gonna pay you big money, Torrey Krug, you're gonna listen to my terms. All right, we'll do 2 years. 2 years at 11 mil. 2 years at 11 mil. I'll do that for you. We should have enough cap space still available regardless. Let's also go into our contracts and see what who wants extensions. All right, so Blake Coleman wants an extension. Graves, Hewitt definitely is going to get an extension. So let's give him one, bring him on up to his last year as a restricted free agent, and we'll offer him 2 mil over 3 years for Hewitt. Kaharia, I would like to keep as well. He's making 1.7. He wants to make a nice little jump up to 1.9. That's fine. We'll do a 2-year contract, 1.9 for Kaharia. Tim Stutzel. Yep, same with you. We'll give you like a little bridge deal, 3 years at 2 mil. Same as we offered Mike Hewitt. Antonio. We'll give you a 3-year, 2-way contract. Gage is fine. Peralt. 3-year, 2-way contract. Yep. A lot of these minor league guys are just going to get 3 years on their minor league contract. Yep, there we go. Goaltending. Michael DiPietro wants an extension as well. Doesn't look like he grew at all. 2 years at 4.5. So he's not looking for a long-term contract with us. Give him a 1-year extension. Get him on up to the end of his restricted free agency so we have more control over him. And then we'll offer him $4.3 million over that time. Mickelson wants an extension. Still wants a minor league deal. So that's fine with me. So we'll do 3 years, 7.75. Just like we've been offering. Blomqvist, same thing, but with a 2-way contract for you. So there we go. Get those extensions out of the way, so that way we can figure out financially where we're going to be next year. We are increasing pay for a couple of our players, but not too significantly. Mickelson accepts. Good. Brodin for Fox. No. Okay, Graves, no thanks. Okay, Kaharia, easy decision renew. Michael DiPietro renews. Mysick renews. Peralt renews. Kronovic, Blomqvist, Tim Stutzel, Hewitt, Antonio. Awesome. We got all of our big name players to re-sign with us. Chemistry, again, he wants more money because of a chemistry, but we have great chemistry. We're going to have to take a look, though, as well to see where a lot of these big-name free agents... Steven Stamkos still a free agent as well. Yikes. I mean, if he keeps dropping in price, I'll sign him for, like, 5 mil. I'll sign Steven Stamkos for 5 mil. Torrey Krug, still not going to give you that. Do 1 year. Still going to do 1 year. We'll do... Okay, what does he want? He wants that, and I'll give him... Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I'll give him what he wants, but over a 2-year period of time. Alright, so I'm actually offering him more than what he wants for the duration of that. And let's take a look around the league. See who has been signing where. So Nick Cousins goes to Jersey. Jesper Foss. Nick Bukestad goes to Columbus. Brandon Carlo, Winnipeg. Michael Backlund goes to Capitals. Ian Cole, Capitals. Sammy Niku goes to the Chicago Blackhawks. Brett Pesce goes to St. Louis. Blake Wheeler, Vegas. Jacob Peralta, Calgary. Alimata goes to the Ducks. Evgeny Dadonov goes to Vegas, so the West is kind of stacking up. Winnipeg signs Chris Tanev on a 2-year deal. Michael Frolik goes to Minnesota, along with Jordan Eberle and Evgeny Malkin. Minnesota stacking up this year. Okay, Warren Fogle goes to Toronto. Jack Roslovic goes to Winnipeg. Jake Muzzin goes to Montreal. Michael Grigorenko goes to Columbus. Miles Woods goes to the Oilers. Joe Pavelski goes to the Kings, along with Matt Zuccarello. Victor Rask goes to Capitals. Alex Ovechkin signs in Boston. That's interesting. Derek Stepan in Dallas. Cedric Paquette goes to the Islanders. Ryan Donato goes to Philly. Vladimir Nemestikov goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Johnson goes to Boston. Anze Kopitar signs a 2-year contract with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Paul Stastny goes to the Islanders along with Lars Eller. Lucas Johnson goes to the Pittsburgh. Same with Ryan Strome. Connor Hellebuyck signs with Vancouver, so that's going to suck. Still same division. Luke Cunnin, St. Louis. Evgeny Svechnikov goes to the Nashville Predators. James Van Riemsdyk signs with the LA Kings. Nick Bonino and Jacob Silverberg both signed 2-year contracts with Philly. Any other big names? Tyson Barrie goes to Vegas. Igor Shesterkin goes to Buffalo. Frederick Anderson also signs with Vancouver. So Vancouver's got 2 starting goaltenders. What the fuck? San Jose Sharks get Marchessault. Minnesota gets Teuvo Teravainen. Christian Fischer goes to Toronto. Dylan Larkin goes to Winnipeg. Noah Hannafin goes to Columbus. Vladimir Tarasenko goes to Ottawa. Austin Matthews to Detroit. Simeon Varlamov goes to the Kings. Kevin Shatterkirk, St. Louis. Jonathan Toews goes to the Ducks. Oh, dang. Kasperi Kapanen goes to the Oilers. Kubalik Rangers. Sam Bennett, Chicago. All right, so those are the signings so far. A lot of big name changes. Damn. NHL that we once knew is not the NHL that is. Nope, just keep on rejecting. I'm not going to get rid of Ryan Graves. Don't want to get rid of him. Krug accepts. I'm extremely happy to accept your offer. Your cash offer is most generous. Yeah, so there we are. We get ourselves Torrey Krug to play alongside Sergachev. This is perfect. It's perfect for us. All right, we still got some room that's going to be able. That's what we're going to use to fill out our AHL squad. So that is really going to be it for this. For the remainder of free agency, I think I'm not going to go after anyone. If Steven Stamkos is still available, August 3rd. Like, if I could get Stamkos for 4 teams are interested in him now. Pittsburgh, Detroit, Chicago, and Montreal. All Eastern Conference teams, which is good. We don't want them messing with us. Poor Pirellini. Brandon Pirellini. Not getting any love. Not getting any love. Any big name guys left? DeSmith. Casey DeSmith, what? Yeah, it's really just Steven Stamkos left. Where is he going to go? Steven. Let's advance up a couple more days. Graves for Pearsons, no. Nope. And nope. Nope. Okay. See if Stamkos signed anywhere. Come on. Steven Stamkos signs a 1-year deal with the Chicago Blackhawks. All right, so he didn't stay loyal with Tampa. He signs with Chicago, a team that did win a Stanley Cup. Oh, wait, no, Chicago's a Western Conference team. Fuck. Forgot their Western Conference. So the Western Conference is getting stacked. Like, really, really stacked, and we're in trouble. We are in some deep shit, boys, if we don't play our cards right. But that's pretty much going to be it for this one, boys. I'm just going to go through, edit the lines, maybe offer a few contracts to some AHL guys, and rather just fill out the remainder of our roster with the 8 roster spots we got left. So until next time, guys, see you all later.